Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all keeping well. This is the Caribbean Corner, so we're hashtag Caribbean Dreaming. We've got some fun for you today. We have got Martin, who's going to be covering Sanctuary Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic. We have got the lovely Georgina that's going to be covering St. Kitts. And we've got Denise, who's going to be sprinkling her fairy dust all over you and telling you all about Karisma hotels. With maracas and with, was it tequila? Excellent, my kind of girl. Hi all, hi Kiki. Just so that you all know, we've got the chat option at the bottom where you can talk to everybody. If you want to talk to us all, just make sure you drop it down to all panelists and attendees, and any Q&As that you've got, we'll do those right at the very end, and if you can just drop any questions you've got into the Q&A sessions. So thank you everybody for coming again and joining us. I know you all love being educated. But I'm going to hand over to Martin. Martin, if you can tell us all about the Sanctuary Cap Cana.
Yes. Thanks, Sarah. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the webinar today. I've been consistent on these, so you'll probably recognise my face by now. If not, my name's Martin. I work for a company called AMG, and we represent Playa Hotels and Resorts across the whole of Europe. Every week, we've been covering a different hotel. So this week, it's Sanctuary Cap Cana. So let me just share my screen with you all. Doesn't seem to be bringing up my PowerPoint. 2 seconds. There we go. Right. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you about Sanctuary Cap Cana. It's one of the 5 brands that come under the Playa Hotels portfolio. Sanctuary is a standalone product. It's not part of a chain, and it sits in the luxury gated community of Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic, just about 15-20 minutes south of Punta Cana Airport. This is like an aerial shot of the resort. As I said, it's located in Cap Cana, which is just by Punta Cana Airport in the gated community. Now, part of Playa Resorts, we have 6 key things that we work towards. One of them being obviously the best locations at every destination. And as I say, that applies across our entire portfolio. And that obviously is the same here with Sanctuary Cap Cana. The luxury gated community itself is really highly recognised as being luxury hotels, great beaches as well. Heartfelt service, we ensure that our staff to guest ratio is high to ensure that there's always personalised service, and everyone obviously to top up that drink by the pool. Inspired dining, we put a lot of money into our food and beverage to ensure that we take all inclusive to the next level. And again, great accommodations, making sure we have specialists in rum and tequila, and we pride ourselves on our spas as well. But I wanted to bring Sanctuary to life a little bit. So I've got a video here that I'll just play for you now. as you can see from that, it's kind of themed around Spanish colonial town. I'm sure you got that sort of impression from the video. Now this picture here, I've added it onto the PowerPoint because this is your first impression when you arrive into Sanctuary, when you drive up the driveway and arrive into the lobby area. Obviously, where you can see the two attendees waiting by the door, that's the hotel lobby entrance. So this is really the wow factor as soon as you arrive at Sanctuary. And throughout the resort, it will just take your breath away. It does take luxury to a next level. Sanctuary is an adults-only resort, so it only accepts guests 18 years and over. And we have a number of different room categories as well. We have 324 suites and villas, and that's taken into 18 room categories. Now that is a lot to get your head around, but they're subcategorized as well. We have colonial suites, luxury suites, the villa collection, and the castle. Now the castle is a key feature and a key selling point of the property. So I wanted to touch basis on those rooms today. As you can see here, a selection of the room categories we have in the castle area. The castle is also where the spa is, but as you can see, we've got swim out suites that lead direct access onto the pool. We have an island suite plunge pool, which I visited this property in December, and you walk into the island suite and it really does take your breath away. It's a 2-story, it's got its own private plunge pool looking out onto the ocean there, as you can see. And then we have the Castle Imperial Suite with an outdoor private pool overlooking the ocean too. And then we also have villas, which are good for if you've got 2 couples that are staying as a group. This is a 2-bedroom option with its own private pool overlooking the beach. Now, Sanctuary is somewhere that you really, if someone's got a higher budget, if you've got a client that's got a higher budget and is looking to indulge because it's a special occasion, whether it be a honeymoon, an anniversary, it really is the perfect option because it does take luxury to the next level. You literally walk around the property and you're like in awe of everything. We've got 6 restaurants and 6 bars. This one here, the Blue Marlin Seafood, I ate there back in December and I had the most delicious mahi-mahi. Really is amazing, fresh catch of the day. The Casa Bella is the international buffet. And then we also have the Love Bar, which is a converted old church, which you can see from the high ceilings. They do have obviously fine dining, and there is the option to dress up and obviously dress up for dinner. But if there is also the option, if guests aren't interested in that and they want to go to dinner in flip-flops and shorts, then we have what's called Sanctuary Town. Now it's kind of themed a cross between obviously Spanish colonial and Wild West. As you can see from the images, it offers a much more relaxing dining options if you don't want to dress up every single night. There's obviously Spanish restaurants, burger bars, sports bars. You can see there's a taco truck there if you just want to grab a bite to eat. Offers a huge spa. Now we were able to have an afternoon in the spa. And I don't know if you can see here, but there's a path made of like gravel. Now you have to walk along that. Does hurt, but it's meant to be really good for the bottom of your feet. And then underneath here's a shower. So I personally recommend doing like a hydrotherapy circuit in the afternoon. And this is the beach, pure white sand. It's got plenty of pools as well. As you can see, there's a pool that has a bit more lively action going on. But if your clients obviously want to relax, they don't want to have any noise or disruption, then there is a quiet pool, which is up here. I don't know if you can see this rock. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but that's where it is. And then, yeah, that's it from me, really. Just wanting to sort of raise the awareness of Sanctuary. It's part of player groups, which means you can earn as part of the rewards program. If you sign up and register at www.plyrewards.co.uk, you can earn £20 per booking on every Sanctuary booking that you make. So yeah, thank you. And over to the next one.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Georgina and Lisa.
Thank you. Okay. Right. Thank you, Sarah, for allowing St. Kitts to be part of today. I'm just going to do some introductions. So I'll just get my lovely presentation. So just bear with me. Okay, so I just wanted to advise and reassure everybody today of the latest updates from St. Kitts. We're pleased to confirm we've had 15 positive cases that are all recovered now, and we've been COVID-free for 31 days. Our borders are still closed currently, and as soon as we hear anything different, we will of course let you all know. I would like you to sit back now and watch a video. Okay, I was so keen on showing you guys the video. I forgot to introduce my lovely colleague Lisa here today, who looks after everything marketing, and I also do the UK trade section, so apologies for that.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hearing about St. Kitts again. Great to have you.
Okay, so just to go through a little bit about St. Kitts and Nevis. So firstly, we're an independent twin island federation with Nevis. We're part of the Leeward Islands. We are separated from Nevis by a 2-mile canal, which is known as the Narrows, and St. Kitts is the perfect destination to do a twin centre with the USA. You can twin centre with Miami, and it's a direct flight, which takes about 3 hours. And you can also do a twin centre with New York, which is just over 4 hours. The airlines that we use to fly to St. Kitts, British Airways, they fly from Gatwick to St. Kitts, and they also fly from Gatwick to Antigua or Barbados, where you do a connection with Liat. And Virgin Atlantic also, they fly from Gatwick to Antigua or Barbados, again with the connection with Liat. So why should you choose St. Kitts? So St. Kitts is very authentic. It's a very small island. There's no mass tourism there. It's very unspoilt. It's very picturesque. We've got secluded, unspoilt beaches to enjoy. We have lots of open air spaces. We are very rich in history and culture. We have in place at the moment, we have the sugarcane train, which I'll talk to you a little bit later on, and we're the only Caribbean island to still have this. And we like to say we're the hidden gem of the Caribbean. So what can your clients do when they get to St. Kitts? There's actually quite a lot we offer for your clients. They can try anything from wreck diving, quad biking, they can hike, they can, if you've got some energetic clients, how about they can trek through the tropical rainforest to Mount Liamiga, which takes about 4 hours. And if you imagine walking up 250 flight of stairs. So if you've got any energetic clients, that's well worth a trip. And also they can do the zip lining, where they can take in all the scenic coastline and all the amazing views of the island. If your clients wish to do something unique, a little bit different, as mentioned earlier on, the Scenic Railway Sugar Train. This is one of my personal favourites. It's literally 3 hours of history, learning all about the sugarcane industry when it was built in the 20th century, and it was we were the main transport sugarcane around the island. You'll listen to history on board. You'll sip a nice cool drink or rum punch. If you're into your rum, you get to try a sugar cake, and really, really special as well, you get to listen to a cappella band on board. And one of my personal favourites, when you're actually touring around, you get to see all the local schools. So you give all the local children a little wave. And it's really, really nice part of history. We've also got as well the Carabao Batik at Romney Manor, which is the Botanical Gardens. And you can also watch locals make batik. Again, get a souvenir from this place. It's well worth going to. And you can't go to St. Kitts without trying the local rum. You can experience this by painting, you can use it in your cooking, and obviously you can just drink it. So it's really good choices to do there. Regarding our beaches, we've got many beaches to choose from. One thing to point out, all our beaches are public, so everybody can enjoy them. We've got secluded, quiet beaches where sometimes you may be the only couple on the beach. We've got beaches where you can participate in water sports. And we also have some livelier, vibrant beaches. For example, South Frigate Bay, where it has the strip where all the entertainment, the DJs and live entertainment is around. So your clients have relaxed for the day on the beach and now they're feeling a little bit hungry. So I'm just going to run through some dining options with you. So clients can really try authentic Caribbean food in St. Kitts. They can try anything from farm to table food, sea to plate food. They can try street food. Very popular out in St. Kitts is spiced goat. You can also try the Johnny cakes, which are, I can explain it. So they're sort of sweetbread with various meats. You can also take a picnic on a secluded beach, or perhaps try local lobster that's been cooked that day. Or even if you want to have something a little bit special, there's 5-star dining at Marshall's, which has got divine food and absolutely amazing backdrop views for your clients to enjoy. Regarding sport, golf enthusiasts are covered in St. Kitts. We've got 2 18-hole golf courses. We have one in St. Kitts, so your clients can tee off in the morning at St. Kitts. They can then catch the 6-minute water taxi over to Nevis, and then tee off in the afternoon over there. So for the romance in us, okay, St. Kitts is very popular for weddings. It's good for honeymooners, and if you're celebrating a special anniversary, if your clients want total luxury and privacy to relax and get away from it all, and your clients want a quiet destination, St. Kitts would be really suitable for them. One thing to point out, there's no wedding residency requirement, which is perfect for any cruise clients, so they can actually turn up and get married the same day, obviously providing they've sent all their paperwork in beforehand. And if your clients don't want to get married in the traditional hotel or beach, we have lots of options for them to get married in. They can get married on the catamaran, perhaps the botanical gardens, the fortress. We cater for all. So I'm just going to run through some of our hotels that we feature, starting with our 5-star hotels. So we have the Koi Resorts Hotel, which is good for families, couples and groups. And I just want to point out, when I'm running through these hotels, if you can just take in all the views that you can see in the background and picture yourselves there. Another 5-star hotel, again, check out the view on the very top picture. This is really suitable for families, couples and small groups. And Belmont Farm, again, another 5-star property, very quiet, very tranquil. It's good for if you've got anybody that likes yoga and just wants to relax. Suitable for older families, perhaps small groups and couples again. And then moving on to our 4-star hotels, we've all heard of the Marriott chain. We've got the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. This is a perfect hotel for families. 90% of the rooms are interconnecting. It's in a really good location. And we also have the Royal St. Kitts Hotel, which is popular with families again, couples and groups. And then just moving on to slightly smaller hotels, we have the Sugar Bay Club, which has 89 rooms, and the Timothy Beach, which has 71. And you'll see both of these properties have the advantage with the self-catering. It's perfect if you've got families or a group of people that are travelling, just want to shop in the local supermarket, buy their food, perhaps sit in the evening on their balcony with a glass of wine or rum punch and just take in the views and just chill and relax in the evening, not being disturbed, with peace and quiet. And then I mentioned earlier on our sister island, Nevis. So as you can see there, it's very easy to get to. You've got 3 modes of transport. It's a great place to visit if you want to do a day trip there. You can hire your car and travel around the island. You can also do a twin centre there, so you can spend some time in St. Kitts and then travel on to Nevis. And again, it's a very quiet island. In comparison to ourselves, we are 69 square miles and Nevis is 36 miles. So you'll see both countries, very quiet, peace. Want to get away and just chill and relax. it's good for that. And we don't have mass tourism there either. And then just coming on to the online training for the travel agents, you can actually become a St. Kitts specialist if you log on to stkittsspecialist.com. This is a training session, has all different sections on here, and it's a really, really good, useful tool. I'm just going to pop onto the agent toolbox, where here you'll see we've got travel guides, we've got fact sheets, we've got more information, we've got videos. So you can actually paint the picture with your clients and really, really will help you sell the island of St. Kitts to your customers. If you need anything else, Lisa and I are more than happy to help you with that. And then for every booking you do, we have a rewards program. So you need to log on to www.stkittsrewards.com, where you can earn £50 per booking. It's really important that every booking you do, you log on to here. And at the moment, you can earn additional £10 for the following 3 hotels, which is Belmont Farm, Park Hyatt and Sugar Bay Club. And the more bookings you do, the more chance you will have of joining me later on in the year for a fam trip to St. Kitts. So you can actually experience St. Kitts for yourselves. These are our contact details. So we're available on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. That's our website and email details. That's mine and Lisa's details there. And then lastly, I'm sure you've all heard about our famous happy hour with St. Kitts. So once a month, we have a happy hour with the UK Rum Ambassador, Ian Burrell, where he will talk through cocktails, how to make them. He will answer any questions. He normally makes 4 cocktails, one of them being the agent's choice. And you just get to experience, have a little bit of fun, a little bit of light refreshment with all what's going on at the moment. And our next one is on the 2nd of July at 4:30. So hopefully we see you all there. Lisa, do you have anything else to add? Oh, your mic's not on. No. No.
That's a good sign that she's been inspired. Kate wants to go, so that's great. So yeah, any questions? Georgina and I are here.
Thank you. Next person, Denise.
Brilliant, thank you. Denise, over to you.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to pull up my presentation. Let's get that off. So hello everyone, lovely to see you. I'm going to put my sombrero on for 5 minutes. Get you excited about Karisma Hotels and Resorts this afternoon. I'm going to do 10 minutes as just sort of a taster for Karisma Hotels and Resorts. These are the details of how you can get in touch with me if you'd like some further information following on from this. And I'm also going to talk at the end about our GI rewards and also our travel agent portal where you can get lots more information. So thanks for joining us all today. Our portfolio includes adult only, family friendly and urban chic. We have a number of brands, not just the ones that you see here on the screen today, but the adult-only brands are the Eldorados, the Azul Beach Resorts, family friendly, as are Generations Resorts, and Nickelodeon and Margaritaville as well. Like everybody else in the hotel industry now, we're really worried about customers coming back and how they feel about it. So we put together our Karisma Peace of Mind program. So you can see here on the slide 100 new advanced technologies we put in place and protocols to keep customers safe, including things like new air purification systems, digital food and drink menus, UV sanitizers, pre-check-in and check-out options, luggage disinfecting, personalized minibar service, and redesign public spaces so that everyone can enjoy their holiday with a good peace of mind. What I'd like to start with on my presentation is just to give you an overall feeling of what Karisma delivers. So all of our long-haul destinations, which are Mexico, Dominican Republic, and Jamaica, they all have the 5-star luxury experience, which is the gourmet inclusive experience. And then Margaritaville does a little bit of a tweak on that experience as well. So what is gourmet inclusive all about? You see a lot of luxury in your jobs day in, day out, but what is 5-star luxury and what is gourmet inclusive? Well, the 5-star luxury gourmet inclusive for Karisma is always delivered in an authentic way. So who wants to go on a long haul flight and arrive somewhere where you could be anywhere and you don't know it? We like to deliver our 5-star luxury in an authentic way so you really feel as if you're in the destination that you've gone to visit. Gourmet inclusive is not just about the food. Yes, it's about the gourmet cuisine delivered how you like it. It's also about the premium branded drinks that we deliver, about the personalized service and the activities that you can enjoy whilst you're on holiday with us. The first thing you see when you arrive into a Karisma property, lovely cold glass of sparkling. The outstanding service that we deliver, you know what, Martin did a great presentation, and you can see that fantastic service that they deliver in the Playa hotels. We do as well. But it's not just about the service, is it? It's about the smile. It's about feeling welcome. It's about your maid in your room, the gardener. It's about everybody you touch on your holiday and them making sure that you have an amazing time. Gourmet inclusive is about fine dining, not just fine dining, but dining perhaps how you want to enjoy it 1 or 2 of the nights. The a la carte experiences that we can deliver, whether you like posh food or you just want a pizza. There's so many different ways that you can enjoy the gourmet inclusive experience at Karisma. Out of all the hotels that we have in Mexico, Jamaica, and the Dominican Republic, you're always going to find an amazing choice of restaurants. And they're restaurants that you would normally choose to pay to dine in. They're restaurants that you want to be in. There's none of this, oh, you can only eat in the Italian once during your stay. The restaurants you can dine in as many times as you choose to during your stay with us. And again, whether you like the really dress up experience or you just want to relax and have a really simple experience, it's all there to choose from at Karisma Hotels. 24-hour room service is included in the gourmet inclusive, whether you want a pizza at 2 in the morning or breakfast in bed at 10 o'clock in the morning. The 24-hour room service is always delivered with a smile, and it's always delivered free of charge without any extra costs. There are something like 10 pages of room service menu on your telly, and everything is included in the gourmet inclusive. Premium branded drinks. Drinking is a big part of a customer's holiday, whether you like to drink alcohol or you just want really delicious alcohol-free cocktails. You can have your premium branded drinks and it's not going to be an extra charge to you. Whether it's Bombay Sapphire, Grey Goose, there are so many choices. And the cocktails. I've got my tequila. I wish I had a cocktail. The cocktail choices, they're made deliciously for you. They're not out of a machine. We have mixologists that are going to make you a delicious cocktail during your holiday. The wine choices. Yes, we have a wine menu that you can choose to pay for, or you can just have our normal gourmet inclusive wine. It's not normal though, because you have a choice of reds, whites, rosé, sparkling rosé. There's something like 8 choices of wine in the gourmet inclusive. And again, just like the dining experience, it's not just about the drinks themselves, but it's about where you drink it and the atmosphere that you're in. So again, we have a wide range of choices, whether you want to sit and have a cocktail looking out to sea, or you want to sit in a wine bar and listen to the piano, or have a swing and drink a cocktail there. Whatever you like to do, we've got it there for you at Karisma. And 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I would not want to get out of my pool. No, I'm just going to swim up, plonk myself on one of those chairs and order away. Gourmet inclusive is not just for adults as well. You can have the gourmet inclusive experience for baby and toddlers in the children's clubs. We have push chairs, high chairs, cots, baby baths, bottle warmers, bottle sterilizers, baby bathrobes and slippers, baby gourmet food. Those are all included in your gourmet inclusive stay. So whether you want to get active or relax, let's do it. There we go. And of course, they all have 5-star luxury spas, whether you want to have your massage overlooking the Caribbean Sea, or you'd like to choose to go to one of our 5-star luxury spas. You do pay extra for the spa treatments, but they're wonderful. So what hotels do we offer? Well, in Mexico, you've got a choice of El Dorado properties, whether you want the El Dorado Royale, the Casitas Royale, which is for customers who want the best of the best, the El Dorado Maroma for customers who want that more personalized experience with only 128 rooms on one of the top 10 beaches in the world, or the Tui Blue El Dorado Seaside Suites. All of those properties deliver the Karisma experience. Sensatori and Azul Beach resorts are for everyone. They feel a bit more modern. You can have kids there or groups, you know, fantastic for weddings when you have children in the party, because they're normally choices of adult only blocks, premium blocks. And again, all of these choices are here for you. Our brand new brand that we've just opened up just before lockdown, actually, in Mexico, is the Margaritaville Island Reserve. This is a lot different to those bars and hotels that you might see in Florida. It's a 5-star luxury experience done in the Karisma way. Nickelodeon resorts we have in Punta Cana, and we're soon to open one in Mexico and the Riviera Maya as well. So how do you find out more information about the hotels that we've talked about and the Karisma experience? You can visit our UK website that we set up just for agents, www.karismaagentsuk.co.uk. Your username is your shop email if you work for Hayes Travel or Mid-Counties, Barhead or TUI. But if you'd like to set up an account with us, just get in touch with me and I'll set you up on there as well. The password's the same for everyone, so we can always let you know what your password is if you forget it. On that website, you're going to have online chat. Chris and I deliver the online chat as long as with everything else that we do, but you can get an answer really quick. And if we're on the road, then still type in your message and we'll answer that as soon as we get where we're going. You've got information on the properties, fact sheets. There's more webinars on there, so you can look at webinars for particular properties, all about romance, weddings, and who to contact for what on our Karisma directory. And also the GI rewards, how many points do you earn per booking that you make. So to sign up for the GI rewards, you can do that at karismatravelagentscom. You can earn a free stay with us very quickly. I'll tell you what, you book 1-2 week stay at Casitas and you've got a free night with us at Karisma for 2 people on Gourmet Inclusive. So they add up really quickly. The higher the room category, the more points you get. So go for the room upgrades and go for the higher standard properties and you're going to get more points quicker. Over 400 of our travel agents in the UK had a free stay with us last year. Now, just for this webinar today, for anyone watching now and after on Facebook, you could earn yourself a Ted Baker leather makeup purse or a £20 lifestyle shopping voucher. So for the first 3 people who make a booking, email me and let me know that you've made it. And the first 3 emails that I get will have their choice of either a £20 lifestyle shopping voucher or the Ted Baker leather makeup purse. It's up to you. I'd just like to finish today with a little video. This is taken at the Tui Blue El Dorado Seaside Suites, and it just gives you a little flavor for what our properties look like. Thank you so much for listening today. Thank you so much.
I love it. Thank you, Denise. That was fantastic. It's opened my eyes to Karisma hotels. I knew they were a great premium, all-inclusive, like your gourmet. I didn't realise I had the kids clubs, the little sunbeds for the kids, and the rest of the facilities. So thank you. It's always great to hear more about the hotels. Okay, we've just got, if anybody's got any questions, if you just want to send them through now into the Q&As. We've just got an email for Georgina. This is from Denise. Where do we find the log-on information for the happy hour?
Okay, so we will send you an invite and there'll be a login on the email, and we'll get the details from Sarah after this. So special invite only.
Perfect.
It normally comes out about a week before the event.
Yeah.
So we'll have all the details out next week. It's actually in 2 weeks' time, so it'll be out next week.
Yeah, it's also shared quite heavily on Travel Professionals and also on the reward site. So just keep on there, right. And I will always announce it and comment, and I will definitely see you there. An excuse to make rum cocktails. Hey, I'm there. In terms of other questions, I don't think we have any. We had a lot of comments about the different hotels. I think you've all made us completely jealous and want to be on that beach drinking cocktails. So yeah, soon. So thank you to everybody for coming on board. Oh yeah, please can I have one? A nice tequila. Always rely on Denise. No, thank you everybody for coming and well, first of all, to everybody for entertaining us, and also training us, of course, and also to everybody that's been on and, you're constantly sort of learning about the properties. You're then able to sell it to your clients. Quick question. Lynch just asked now, sorry, I wanted Martin's contact, please. Martin, it's agents@amgltd.biz.
Correct, yes. Send it to that email and then me and my colleague will pick it up.
Brilliant. Julia's just saying thank you, great presentation, beautiful properties. I think this was aimed at Denise because that was the last one. But yes, thank you everybody, and we will see you next week. Just don't forget, every single Caribbean booking, log it on mycaribbeanrewards.co.uk, and every single week I announce on Facebook somebody wins £50 just for logging your bookings. The more bookings you make, the more chance you have when I put your names into this, your bookings into the spin to win. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing and #Caribbean Dreaming. So thank you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.